Hey collectors, Anthony from Hasbro here, and today we're taking a look at Power Rangers Lightning Collection in Space Phantom Ranger. Fun fact, I didn't know it was in space. I thought it was just Power Rangers Space. Well, I knew the series was in space, but anyway. So before we take a look at the Phantom Ranger, we'll take a look at the packaging, and of course the packaging is the original front packaging before they switched to just straight up sealed boxes. So you know there's still plastic here. Got some side profiles here, nothing too fancy. Here's him in the position here. Of course, they came with the Don't Hurt Yourself paper, so remember, don't hurt yourself. And for anybody who knows my collecting journey, my little brother and I used to Dragon Ball and Power Rangers collecting. I think we got as far as in space, I think, in the classic Bandai line. So what I'm doing is recollecting figures that are long gone because he sold them, because they were technically his toys. And one of the final figures was here, the Phantom Ranger. And he's a nice looking, like cyborg looking. I don't know if they ever revealed if he was a robot or a person. I think he was a robot. It's like the Blue Centurion Ranger from Turbo. Like he's just the babysitter for the Blue Ranger because he was a kid who did a Dragon Ball GT Goku thing whenever he transformed. But leather clad, that's what he is. Head is on I want to say a ball joint that kind of you get up and down, left and right. Arm is on a universal joint. So pretty good there. Nice bend. Unlike a lot of the figures in this line, he is fairly posable, bendy wise and whatever. The fist is on a it's on a nice. You can go around. You can bend a little bit. So fun fact: both of these fists were installed when I got it. These are the grabby hand, shooty gun hands. I switched them out because I like having one of each whenever I get a figure. Anybody who knows me knows I hate switching hands and stuff out. And this was one of those examples of why I hate it. I actually tore this piece off here, and now it's broken on the inside of the hand, which means anytime I put it back on, I'll have to reattach the little catchy piece on the wrist. And I hate that so much. I wish they would do kind of what Transformers does. And keep in mind, this is all Hasbro. And Transformers use pegs and ball joints, which don't have they're thick. They're like 5 millimeter thick, and they won't break. These guys break, and that bothers me. But I'm never going to change the hands again, so it's fine. So of course, he got the crunch in the front here. Somewhat of a turn, and clicky there. The legs, of course, universal joints. So you got a nice 2-click bend there, double knee. And then his feet are fairly loose. But they have a nice tilt up and down, so they're decent. And so he came with blast effects. So this is the blast effect that is like the impact effect that goes on his chest, and they typically give them to putties. So it's interesting to see that he has it. I don't think there is a particular preference on how it goes on him. Actually, if we look at it, there's the curvature of the body. So I guess it goes on like this, and you can make it look like he was slimed. Or blasted. Actually, maybe it doesn't particularly matter which way you put it on. Trying to figure out the best approach here. You could put it on over his arms, and then down right there. Okay. So why would you want to see his death scene? I don't know, but he's dying now, or he's been slimed. I don't know which. So of course, the other hand was a fist. It's because they do 2 fists, 2 open hands. And of course, here is his blaster. And it's actually nicely painted. It has a little piece on here. Look at how small this blast effect is, but it has a little piece on here that goes into this. This is because based on the look of the box, you can tell this is an like 5-year-old figure-ish. And this is before they started doing the pegs with the blast effects that attach to them. So because this makes this really fragile to be able to do this. But anyway, you can put this in his hand, and you can hold it pretty well. So he looks like this. So yeah, there's this fairly decent. I do like the vest is here. It doesn't seem to come off or anything. I'd probably have to take them apart, but the thing I think he's missing is a holster. I swore the original figure had a holster for his pistol. It was just like a gray holster on this side or something. But I mean, I guess it's fine. The one thing that they do really well with G.I. Joe that they don't do with Power Rangers is have equipment storage. which is weird because the Transformers, more often than not, will also have storage, even in alt form. So it's a weird thing not to have for Power Rangers, especially with some of their characters who are more armed. It's like they're doing this expensive reissue line where the original like big figures have their holsters and stuff. But yeah, this mainline Lightning collection here, they just didn't go that extra mile, and I kind of wish they would have, because it would have been really cool to have that holster. But yeah, but here we are, Phantom Ranger, and yeah, he's decent. He's a good figure, and because the discontinuation of the Lightning Collection line, you can get Lightning Collection figures rather inexpensively.
With that said, tell me in the comments your thoughts on this video. Did you like what you saw, and how was your experience with it? If you would like to see more, check out the on-screen recommendation. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep up to date with our latest content. Thanks for watching.